All right, here we go. Fastest 3 minutes in Atlanta real estate, the 3 minute market update for early part of August. So, three things to cover. Number one, interest rates. They're coming down. You remember mid June, interest rates hitting 6%. That was the catalyst that really brought the whole tower cards down. All the buyers went running. Well, now the rates have come down and they're hovering in the upper fours to low fives on average. Some a little higher, some a little lower, but upper fours to low fives. And I really think it's going to hold in that position. So, thing number one we want to talk about is interest rates are much more favorable now than they were. Yes, it's not 2%, 3% like it was during the pandemic. That was pandemic induced to keep the market rolling. It did its job. I don't know if we're ever going to get down there again, or if we do, it's going to be a while. So, interest rates are where they are. Number one, interest rates are coming down. Time to jump back in the pool. Number two, pending sales in July were way, way low. What does that mean? That's the number of sales that are set up to close in August or September. Typically, summertime is still pretty busy. We get a little bit of a lull in July, but the lull that we saw, it was typically the biggest lull we get every year is in December. Okay, so outside of the big drops in December, this was the lowest monthly total. It was like around 5,100 pending sales in the Atlanta area. That's the lowest non-December number since right when the pandemic started in April. Remember when like nobody could do anything? Yeah, and nobody could go and get a house. That's what happened. So it was the lowest since then, and before then it was November of 2018 was the last non-December low valley. That was that low. What do I think that means? It's very unusual to have a dip right there in June, or in July, I should say. I think the buyers are really going to come roaring back because the third thing we want to talk about is the consumer price index. The consumer price index came in just a couple days ago a little bit lower than people were thinking, a little bit lower than the economists were thinking. Okay, what does that mean? It means that all the raising of the interest rates that the Fed is doing is actually starting to work on the inflation a little bit better than everybody expected. Inflation is starting to come down a little bit because of all the work that the Fed is doing to raise the rates. It's a little late, is what it is. It's working a little faster than everybody thought. That's going to allow for a little bit of breathing room in the market. The Fed may only raise their rates maybe a half point instead of 3/4 of a point in September. All the markets are reacting to that very well. That's going to keep the rates low. I think the buyers are going to come back. Yes, we're in a lull right now, but real estate is going to kick off in a major way right after Labor Day. There's your 3 minute update. You want to talk more? Give me a call. This is Steve.